Okay, unless Larry shows up somewhere, I don't think there's anything else I can look for. I don't know, should I or shouldn't I? Sounds like someone's talking to himself. Where's that coming from? Yeah, I guess I better wash that off. That's what I do. But I can't do that. I'm a detective. My brain is driving me nuts. Ah! Is something troubling you, Scuffy? Please don't whip me like that all of a sudden, sir. It was merely a simple greeting, a friendly tap on the shoulder. With my whip. So what's up, Gumshoe? Something on your mind? How'd you know, pal? Perhaps you were trying to decide if you wanted to fudge that up or not. How'd you know, sir? Oh, yeah, I nearly forgot. You can't go through a little gate there, okay? You mean the one that says no entry on it? I kind of already snuck in there. So you're trying to be clever or something? So what's behind there, Scruffy? A kind of garden-like garden. A garden. Yeah, anyway, it's on investigation right now, so keep out. I'm not telling you, I'm asking you, pal, you got me? Shouldn't that be the other way around? Well, see you later. So, shall we return to the garden, Phoenix Fights? Of course, what else would we do? I really want to know what Gumshoe is thinking of washing off. Oh, shit. There's a strange feeling in the air. I wonder what it is. Strange feeling? Forget about that. What's that strange writing on the stone lantern? Ah! What are you doing in here, sir? I thought I said you can't come in here. Don't you know, Scuffy? I've uncovered with eyes shut up, but there's a clue. Well, there's plenty of clues to be seen around here. But... what the heck is that? Uh-oh. You spotted it, huh? Are you kidding me? It couldn't be more obvious. It says Maya. Yeah, and before you ask, it is written in blood. You will answer all our questions now, Scuffy, without exception. Yes, sir. Well, this is odd. There's no snow on the ground here. It's almost a perfect rectangle. Couldn't have happened naturally. Yeah, it appears as though someone has carefully cleared away the snow. No doubt it was you, was it, Scruffy? No, it wasn't me, sir. It was only like that when my man and I got here to start the investigation. If it wasn't the police, then who did it? Oh yeah, there's something I need to tell you, just between the three of us, okay? But that is it. It's top secret. You can't tell anyone, got it? Understood. When I was a kid, I got knocked out of a local wrestling contest, you see. I was so disappointed I just picked up my mouth guard and cried all the way home. And then I got in so much trouble and I left it on the couch. Is that it? That's it. Ah! Whoever cleared the snow away must have had a reason, but I can't begin to imagine what the reason could be. There's a couple of torches here. I guess you need all the light you can get up here in the mountains. Yeah, I was looking at them things, pal. Looks like they've been lit pretty recently. Recently? How decent to be talking? There's reason there's a night of the murder. Myra's training here on the night of the murder. It's not unreasonable to think these things were lit up at the time, I guess. A little lantern with a little statue. It is certainly a quaint little garden. Oh! What's this huge bowl here for? Oh, I know this one. It's a water bowl, isn't it? Everything else is completely frozen over, but the ice in the ball has been broken. That's true. I wonder if this has any impact on the case. Well, I doused my face earlier with the water in this. I was getting a bit sleepy. Ah! Next time you're sleepy, you only need to come to me, got it? There's a charm or something poking out from the snow. Looks pretty old. There's a leather cord tied to it too. Apparently it belonged to the victim. To Miss Elista Nim? Yeah, there was a broken leather cord around the lady's neck. The ends of the cords found on both the victim and the charm match exactly. Sounds like, to me, this little trinket is going to be my ticket to getting some very big answers. Karain Master's talisman, worn by Elise Dunim, found in the garden of the inner temple. Karain Master's talisman? As in master of the Karain technique, perhaps? Looks like I've found everything. Alright, Gumshoe, talk. How's the inner temple investigation going? We have the best forensic team in the world working in the place. Forensic team? And what was the outcome of the scientific study? Nothing, scientifically speaking. The place is clean as a whistle. Is that simply not good enough, Scruffy? Do you think I'll let you get away with that? Oh. Well, there were a couple of things that bothered me when I first got here, sir. The stone lantern and the surrounding area is not covered in snow, correct? They look kind of fishy to me, you know, scientifically speaking. So I got the lab boys look them over. The results were kind of hard to say, actually. I guess I better look into them myself. About Maya. Oh, did Mr. Godo tell you yet? Yes, we heard. He's got a search party out looking for her, but there's nowhere else she could have disappeared to this side Dusty Bridge. All we can do is wait for Mr. Edgeworth to get here, pal. Edgeworth? He's escorting Iris, a defendant, over here. We'll have to wait, since she's the only one who can open the door to the sacred cavern. I think Mr. Edgeworth wants to talk to you about something too, pal. Huh? I wonder what it is. Just don't expect any good news when you talk to him. When I spoke to him, Mr. Edgeworth sounded so down I felt like I was drowning. Sounds pleasant. Maya. So these letters are written in blood? Yeah. What's worse is the victim's blood. Huh? This is Ms. Dunim's blood? We haven't done a detailed analysis yet, but it's looking that way, pal. Oh, most interesting. Phoenix White, I presume you know, don't you? Why Maya's name is written upside down? You know what, that was bothering me too. But I just caught with an answer, the result of my own special gumshoe investigation. Really? Do tell. Oh, on the night of the murder, the stone lantern was upside down. Anyway, there's only one logical explanation to this mystery. Miss Elise Dunim wrote these letters herself, in her own blood. You must be joking, that's impossible. From the writing of the victim's blood and the other clues left behind, seems pretty likely this god was assuming Miss Elise Dunim's murder. At least that's a current theory on how offence up, pal. What? So Ms. Dunim was killed here? Oh, you want to look at it, that's what people are saying now. Then what Sister Bikini saw in the courtyard and the main temple was... Well, what was it? If that wasn't the scene of the crime, what did she see? What do you think, Miss Von Carver? Ah! Sorry, a special chemistry investigation that reveals the answer now. Wait a sec. The bloody writing and all the other clues here. Someone could have easily set all that up after the murder, right? Sorry, that's not an option, pal. Why not? How quickly you forget Phoenix Fight? Ever since the incident occurred, the place has been completely inaccessible. Because Dusky Bridge was completely burned out. I was overseeing repairs of the bridge the whole time. No one come over here before me and my men. Which means no one could have planted this stuff here, pal. I can't think of a counter-argument to that. I knew it. I should have washed the blood off the lantern as soon as I got here. If this really was the scene of the crime, I need to figure out exactly what it was that Bikini actually saw. That thing must have been worn by the victim, there's no other way of looking at it. Because of the matching leather cord found on the victim's neck? Yeah, I bet it's one of them things Shoreway's wore. I got this safe driving charm I've been wearing for over a year now. If I ever get in an accident, it guarantees it'll be the other guy's fault. It isn't supposed to stop you from having an accident in the first place. This was found close to Dusky Bridge, wasn't it? That's what the artist guy said, yeah. Right after the defendant flew over the burning bridge. According to his testimony, she dropped it when she landed on the other side. But this crystal didn't belong to Iris. The crystal had dropped out of Mr. Listerlin's staff. And there's traces of blood on it too. The real question is what it was doing at the foot of Dusky Bridge. It was like a circus day caught, all thanks to this little sketch. At the risk of repeating myself, you really ought to choose your friends more carefully, Phoenix Fight. Okay, I know Larry's a bit out there, but he genuinely wants to help Iris, I'm sure of that. He wouldn't have produced this for no good reason. You know, nothing more than a marshmallow on the inside to both of you. And the rest of this is nothing new, so... Seems you have a visitor. Mr. Rad. Iris, I'm really glad to see you. Godo managed to mobilise the police by claiming it a state of emergency. Not him again. Never mind him, we've got to hurry and unlock the sacred cavern. I'm sorry, Mr. Rad. It's my fault someone so important is locked up in there. Mr. Edgeworth, can we finish our conversation later? Alright. Let's hurry to the inner temple then. I'll see you later, right? Wait, Edgeworth, I'm coming with you guys. Sorry, Wright, I can't allow you to come with us. What? I hate to be the one to break it to you, but my affair is in a rather delicate position. What do you mean by a delicate position? This isn't simply a rescue operation, right? It's also an investigation. That being the case, we can't allow members of the public to interfere. Come on, Edgeworth! If anything happens, you'll be the first to know. Please understand, right? But it's Maya! Mr. Rat! All that matters is that Mystic Maya's rescued, correct? Listen to the voice of reason for a change, Phoenix Fight. From now on, consider anything beyond Dusky Bridge to be off limits. We'll be going now. Excuse us. not time to be standing around, Phoenix Fight. Are there other things that demand your attention? She's right. Thanks for reminding me. Sister Bikini looks like she's shrunk some since I last saw her. Don't be so foolish, Phoenix Fight. What's fun, Sister Bikini? My, hello you two. How have you been doing? From the sound of that sigh, I guess she's still pretty down. Iris is just here, you know. She's accompanied by that handsome crimson-clad prince. Is she talking about Edgeworth? Just a courtesy call. I wasn't allowed to talk with her at all. Oh dear, it's all my fault that this all happened. Poor Iris. She was worried about my back, would you believe? All that I have done to her. You only did what you had to, sister. You bravely and truthfully testified about what you saw. There's no shame in that. And if it seems that your testimony wasn't made in vain. I don't hear anyone else saying that. Mr. Blue Suit doesn't seem to share your opinion, I see. Huh? Me? Ow! Yes, you did great, Sister Bikini. Absolutely spectacular! You two are the only ones who've said that to me. I can't shake the thing, I just became a shill to a shrew. Do you have a problem, Phoenix Fight? Sure, she was brave to testify truthfully like that, but I know she's still hiding something. Guess it's time to break those Psyche-locks.
Take that!
Sister Bikini, the truth is becoming increasingly clear to me. I'm convinced that Ms. Elise Dunim had a special significance to this temple. As to why she had a special significance, I believe it's to do with her true identity. Well, what on earth are you talking about? She was... Mystic Elise was an orphan, just an orphan of picture books. To be honest, I had my suspicions almost immediately after I met her. Suspicions? Yes, but I didn't have any evidence to support my theory, though. But now I do. This piece of evidence proves Miss Dunim's real identity. It's the necklace, you fucking moron. Well, sister, what do you have to say to that? Of course, I don't know why I didn't think it before. Your heart is impure, it's riddled with wicked and fallacies. Huh? That's why you keep coming up with these funny ideas. I recommend Mr. Elise to book the magic bottle for a man in your condition. Magic bottle? I hope it doesn't have a child-proof cap on it. It was a wonderful orphan illustrator, that's all, I swear. Miss Dunim had this charm on her at all times. Oh, where did you... This isn't some cheap good luck charm either. What do you think it is, Mr. Wright? What could a talisman like this possibly mean? It's a talisman, is it? Interesting. Oh. This thing speaks volumes about who Miss Dunim really was. This talisman and one other item unequivocally proves Miss Dunim's true identity. The painting's obscured by this gravy stain at the moment. But this scroll shows the master of the Kurain channeling technique. The crest at the top is the sign of that honourable title. the very same crest that adorns the talisman this victim carried with her. This crest is reserved for the master of the Crane.
But I've told you that nonsense. I have no idea what you're talking about.
The new master, Maya Fey, told me.
What? You mean the acolyte is Misty Face?
Daughter, yes.
Are you sure?
Yes. In fact, since her eldest daughter passed away, Maya is Misty Fey's sole successor.
Mystic Misty! Mystic Elise grants us with her presence about a week ago. When she showed me the talisman with the mark on it, I nearly fainted. No one had seen her since she disappeared 17 years ago.
What's the significance of the talisman, sister?
The Karain talisman is the symbol of the master of the Karain. The Baron must carry it with them always until their death.
Until their death? So Elise Dunin was really Maya's mother, huh?
She was Misty Fey, the master of the Karain channeling technique.
Truth comes out at last. Looks like we're making some headway here. Tell me, sister, after 17 years, why did she choose to show herself now?
Because something happened that called her out of hiding.
What happened?
Well,
Oh no. That's happening? It can't be.
earthquake!
Ah!
Oh my goodness, the inner temple! This kind of tremor,
Is it in a temple?
the second cavern of the training hall may well cave in!
What? Maya! It seems to have passed. Well, we can't just stand here doing nothing. Let's go. That's there. To the inner temple, of course. Where else? Sister Bikini, we'll finish this later, all right?
Of course, you run along. People may have been hurt. I must get some first aid kits ready.
Come on, then, Phoenix Fight. They won't buy you from entering as long as I'm with you. Thank you. Right at that moment, I had the worst feeling in my gut. We just had an earthquake. I wonder if he's all right. You look worried. Are you thinking about Mars Edgeworth? Come on, let's go. We've got to hurry to the inner temple and... Right. Oh! What are you doing here?
How could I have...
I just want to understand if you don't speak up. Ow! Why am I the one getting whipped?
She's gone.
No.
The defendant, Iris, she's gone.
Gone there.
She fled. She escaped.
What? So, it was just now, during the... It's easy to see Edgeworth's one and only weakness. His fear of earthquakes.
I should have known better than to escort the defendant alone. As soon as the ground started shaking, everything went dark before my eyes, and I stupidly passed out.
That incident, it haunts you to this day, doesn't it?
There's no excuse for letting the suspect get away. I can't believe I let it happen. Right to the inner temple area is a dead end, so she could have only escaped to this side.
We haven't seen her,
Then we need to get a manhunt underway now and search Eagle Mountain from top to bottom.
Wait, Edgeworth, have you thoroughly checked the inner temple yet?
Don't be ridiculous, why would I? The inner temple's like an island, there's no way to escape it to cross.
No, that's not it. Iris isn't the type of person to run away, Edgeworth.
What are you talking about?
Sister Bikini mentioned something while we were with her. She said the sacred cavern might have caved because of the quake. You think Iris would have gone to the hidden temple to check out the situation? Listen, Edgeworth, I'm sure she's at the inner temple. A manhunt's not necessary.
Right.
Let's not waste any more time. We need to get to the training hall's sacred cabin now.
Alright, let's go.
Fortunately, the sacred cavern hadn't caved in, but what we found was something none of us could have expected. More locks? How can there be even more locks? What's the meaning of this? Iris! Iris, please tell me, what the hell is going on?
Right. This is what Gerda was talking about?
Yeah, the trick locks.
Now then, Iris, please remove these at once.
Mr. Edgeworth, I'm afraid I can't. It's not possible for me.
What?
During the earthquake, when the cavern was in danger of caving in, Iris escaped. I know there was only one lock when I last came here. So you're saying you can't undo us the new locks? Yeah.
Only I was stronger.
Edgeworth, how are you feeling? You look a little pale.
Like you'll want to talk with your face all green.
Miles Edgeworth, go and get some air. I'll watch over the suspect. You'll go get a grip on yourself.
Don't be ridiculous, I'm perfectly fine!
There's no telling what sort of mistakes you could make in your current state. Go and get some rest. That's your only concern now, Mars Edgeworth.
Understood. I'll handle the investigation in the garden. You take care of things here.
Edgeworth. He's got so much pride, he's probably off crying in a corner in the garden. Pride is simply another trap that hinders our lives. That said, one must have pride to be effective on the job. At any rate, seems this is for every part phase, Phoenix Wright. I'm going to stay here and see if I can help solve these bothersome puzzles. I see. Thanks for your help. Now then, do you mind if I ask you a few things, Iris? No, not at all. Why'd you make a run for it, Iris? I'm sorry. I heard the inner temple had been severely shaken by the strong earthquake we had. I was so worried I just had to come and see. In other words, you didn't run away to escape the law? At least we're clear on that. I can't tell you how relieved I was when I saw the sacred cavern was all right, but what? I saw these chains here. I saw all these extra locks that someone had put on the sacred cavern's door and... Who in the world would do something like this? These trick locks are a sacred treasure of the Korean tradition. There's hundreds of ways to set them. There's only one person who can set the lock and open it. And you aren't the one who sets the locks? I don't think it's that simple, Francisca. When we were here first time, there was only one lock. But now, somehow, there's 5 of them.
What does that mean?
It means someone wanted to secure the place even more. And they wanted to secure it before you got here, Iris. Presumably because they wanted to make sure Maya couldn't get out. This means that Iris can only open one of these locks, the first one.
Yeah, that's correct.
But, Iris, try to think, please. Is there any way around this?
Like I said, there's hundreds of different ways to set these locks. I suppose if I went through every combination of each one, I could remove them. But
That could take time, won't it?
yeah, about a day if I had to guess.
A whole day?
Well, there's better than leaving the locks in place. Can you do this for us? Sure, I'll do whatever I can.
We've got to wait another day? Hang in there, Maya. You're going to have to call in your inner strength now. You know what, Iris? There's still one thing I don't quite get.
And what might that be, Phoenix Light?
I think it's obvious. Iris, on the night of the murder, where were you? Please, Iris, don't give me that look. You told us that you were in your room at the Hazakura Temple at the time of the incident, but you were seen at the same evening in the inner temple, and then you were spotted at the scene of the crime in Hazakura Temple too.
Being spotted at both Hazakura Temple and the inner temple? It's as if you've,
Well, Iris, I think it's about time you told the truth. I knew it. There's something going on here we don't know about. Stop playing with me, woman.
Take that!
I think it's time you told the truth about what you were doing on that night. You said you were in your room at Hazakura Temple the entire time. Do you still claim that to be the truth?
yeah, that's where I was.
Iris, I believe you're innocent. That's why I want to believe what you're telling me too, but I can't. Because this person saw you somewhere else the night of the murder.
Take that!
I'm talking about Sister Bikini, of course.
Sister Bikini?
Her testimony in court today was very clear.
That night I was helping the acolyte with her training in the inner temple, but as you can see, my back likes to act up violently. I left Iris to help the acolyte and returned to Hazakura Temple.
Sister Bikini didn't just see you, she spoke with you. You two talked about Maya's training that night. So you see, Iris, you were there at the inner temple on the night of the murder.
That's very impressive, Mr. Rat. The acolyte's actual training was due to start after 10 o'clock that night. I left the main hall early so I wouldn't be late.
What time was that?
Let me see. It was about 20 minutes to walk between the main hall and the inner temple. So I would have left at about 9:40, I think.
I'm sorry, Iris, but lying just doesn't suit you.
Huh?
Now, you say you left the main hall at 9:40, but what you say doesn't add up with this. There's something about the bell going off, right?
Take that!
You yourself testified to the contrary, don't you remember? You said you rang the lights out bell at 10 o'clock that night. Plus, only moments before you rang the bell, you were seen at the main hall by the most reliable witness I have.
Who's that?
Me.
Mr. Rat?
We even spoke a little that evening. That's when you gave me this. Surely you haven't forgotten.
No, that's right. I remember.
And that brings us to another puzzling fact, Iris. At 10 o'clock on the night of the murder, you were seen in 2 different places at once. It's time you told me exactly what's been going on, Iris. So far I've managed to prove 2 things. First, on the night of the incident, you were in the inner temple. Second, at the exact same time, you were reading about a Tazakura temple. There's only one possible explanation for this apparent impossibility. Surely not. On the night of the incident, you were seen in 2 different places at the same time, which means there must have been 2 of you. I can't think of any other explanation, Iris.
But that's crazy. How could that be? There's only one of me. It's impossible.
Impossible? I wonder. The way you're trembling certainly seems to suggest otherwise.
You're seriously trying to suggest there's more than one of me? Show me the evidence. Show me something that proves it's more than one of me.
Oh shit. I don't fucking know. Fuck, I didn't mean to... Oh shit. It's not the sketch, is it?
Take that!
Mr. Rat? Well, you said there was another me. I was kind of expecting someone who looked like me, you know?
I guess so.
In that case, you said I look like this person?
Well, I can't say I have 100% certainty, but...
Can you show me something you are 100% certain about, then?
I really need it at the bottom of this. Iris is determined to hide something from me. I can't drag it out of her unless I show her some irrefutable evidence.
I'm sorry, Mr. Rat. I don't mean to be uncooperative, but you're seriously trying to suggest there's more than one of me?
Okay, I had a quick look. Turns out I'm missing something. The cops are still combing the place. They look pretty nervous. I'd be nervous too. It's got to be a tough job. Especially with someone giving you the evil eye the whole time. How could I have done that? I can't believe it's still bothering him. Edgeworth? Ah! Hey, don't you dare run away!
What do you want, right?
What do I want?
You came here to laugh at me, then get on with it. Go on, laugh away.
I was ready to hook it out with him, but it's just the same prideful Edgeworth. You want to go back to criminal affairs, right? You said you wanted to look into something concerning Iris?
Yes. And thanks to what I found, I was in mind of something terrible.
You guys put a lot of effort into the investigation of the garden, huh?
There's a high chance of the actual scene of the crime, that's why.
You mean because of the writing in blood and the talisman in the snow?
Exactly. As you know, those things couldn't have been planted there after the murder.
But surely you don't suspect Maya, do you?
We have to treat everyone as a suspect, Myra as well as Iris. It's our job, right?
So I guess you still haven't gotten over your fear of quakes?
No, thankfully my nightmares have stopped. Still, if the ground gives even the slightest tremor and I find myself short of breath.
17 years ago, we were little school kids at the same elementary school. Edgeworth found himself in the middle of a murder. It all started with that big quake that hit the courthouse.
Yes, I was stuck in the elevator with my father, who was a defense attorney. We were deprived of oxygen and we passed out. That's when it happened. That single gunshot shattered my whole life. I lost everything that day, all because of that earthquake. My dreams, my family, myself.
It's been more than 17 years now, and that case was finally resolved 2 years ago, right?
You think I don't know that? I was there. But it was such a shock. I never imagined I could be so wrong about myself and my life. I'm sorry, Wright, there's nothing else I can say. Not after you chose to become a lawyer for my sake, and not after you saved me.
Edgeworth, you're stronger than you think, so no more of this self-pity, okay? Well, don't just say it in your head, Phoenix, say it to his fucking face.
There's something that bothered me about her the moment we met. I felt like I'd seen her somewhere before. No, wait. Not somewhere. I'd seen her in court before.
So you went back to Criminal Affairs to look for her file?
Yes, I checked every case file I ever worked on, and I was right. I'd seen her face before 6 years ago.
6 years ago?
My first appearance in court, and as cases go, it was my worst nightmare.
So who is she?
I'm sorry, Wright. I can't give that information away to the member of the general public.
Why not? It might be a crucial piece of the puzzle that solves this case.
The woman I knew was the daughter of a jewelry store owner. She had nothing to do with Iris and Hezekiah Temple, and neither did the case. No, that woman's completely unrelated to this murder.
Unrelated?
Yes, I can say that with complete confidence.
You're wrong, Edgeworth. She's totally related to this case. I need to fill Edgeworth in. I need to explain the connection between Iris and the woman Edgeworth knew. Fucking how? What do you think about this, Edgeworth?
Sorry, Wright. You're a defense attorney and I'm a prosecutor. Iris gave that to you, didn't she?
Yes, and it really works. It helped my fever go down quicker, I'm sure of it.
So you say, but your face is white as a sheet and the sweat's running down your cheek. Anyway, it seems more like there's something going on between the two of you.
Actually, I don't know exactly why, but there's something about Iris that just tugs at me. I can't figure out whether I feel like I know her or don't know her at all. It's really weird. One of these fucking things has to get him to tell me.
Get that piece of filth out of my face.
You're still mad, huh, Edgeworth?
I know a thing or two about Larry Butts, just like you. You both know he likes to act up, but this, even he couldn't make something like this up. If this is what he drew, then this is what he saw. As unbelievable as it may seem.
I know, that's what I think too.
Every single time I see that guy, he's up to it in his neck.
I knew it. Edgeworth's still mad as a hornet at Larry. Real name Misty Faye.
Another victim we know nothing about, same as always. I hope you'll tell me if you know something about our mystery woman, right?
I know at least her name was no ordinary visitor to the temple, but her true identity could be a useful weapon for the defense. I can't give that away just like that.
Apparently Iris was taken by the sisters here at the temple when she was a child. However, we still don't know much about her past, so we're looking into it.
That reminds me. Edgeworth went back to criminal affairs to look up some stuff on her. I should ask him what he's found. Yeah, I have, and he won't fucking tell me. Prick.
He's something of a legend, I hear.
Don't say like you don't know anything about him. Tell me what you know.
It's a bit strange, actually. If he really was anything special, I should have heard about him by now. I'm always well informed about rookies coming to the prosecutor's office, you know.
Then you mean he isn't anything special?
You should already know the answer to that. Although, there's one other possibility.
What's that?
He could have come into the profession from a different channel.
What different channel?
There's more than one way to become a prosecutor, right? Perhaps he started off as a defense attorney, but decided it wasn't for him.
Defense attorney? I didn't even know you could switch sides like that.
One of the biggest names in the world of law, I'm sure you'll agree. For better or worse, we're only destined to meet once in a courtroom.
I know, I read all about it.
It was the first time for the both of us, two novices head to head. I still remember how downhearted I felt after the trial ended the way it did.
I wonder if Mia felt the same way too.
It seems Pearl was trapped on this side of the river the night of the murder.
Did she tell you anything?
Listen, right, she's just a kid. I can't force things out of her. You'll have to be the one to find out what she knows. I don't know Maya Fey very well, but it seems to me the girl's always landing herself in trouble.
Seems to me you know her better than you think.
I do sincerely hope she's going to be alright. Apparently he'd become something of an apprentice to Elise to him.
Yes, something like that.
He did this portrait for me earlier.
That's great.
Let's just leave it about Larry, shall right?
Also, someone's still out the butts for his performance in court today.
More than a year since I last saw Francisca myself. But it seems she's been dying to see you again.
She really said that?
I believe she wants to eat you for breakfast, or to put it another way, whip you silly. Literally and metaphorically.
Oh.
Go on, let her have her way. It'll make for a great anecdote about my trip.
Forget it, Edgeworth.
If you want to know how to run the perfect trial, there's a lot to study and learn.
Oh, is that what you're studying right now?
I've set up the prosecutor's bench for trials in 5 different countries now. The first thing you must do is gain complete mastery of the language. Quite a task.
I'd never get anywhere then. It's taken a lifetime to master one language.
It's crossed my mind once or twice her testimony might be a bunch of lies.
There's certainly a lot of problems with it.
The thing is, as far as I can tell, she has no reason to deceive us. I believe she did meet the defendant at the inner temple and witnessed the murder too. The one in Hazakura Temple courtyard in any case.
Hang on, it's not my fucking badge, is it?
Is that your attorney's badge? Interesting. I never imagined I'd ever see you wearing one of these, right?
It's because of you I became one, Edgeworth. Not that I have any regrets, I really don't. If you're trying to say thanks, you can start by saying a bit louder. Well, I've just shown him everything in the fucking court record and he won't fucking tell me. Oh, God!